It's a lot though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a lot. And I think it's like a whole new world that no one could ever prepare you for. Like we always say, even if you like was trained when you came out to deal with everything, like I just don't think you could ever prepare yourself for what's to come.
I know I broke my 75 hard. However, that
didn't last
I know,
very
that
long.
was just like... That was like 8 days. However...
8 days, but 4 of them he's been off.
Yeah, literally. You and Harrison, have you developed your relationship any further?
I mean...
Hey guys, and welcome back to the podcast hosted by 2 lovebirds. That is right, myself, Will Young, and my beautiful girlfriend, Jessie, Wynter.
Today we're joined by Love Island Series 12, Lauren Wood. Woo! Lauren, how have you been?
Yeah, good. Really good. Overwhelming, I think, is probably the best way to describe coming out of the villa. I think there's just like, it's like a whole new world that no one could ever prepare you for. Like we always say, even if you like was trained when you came out to deal with everything, like I just don't think you could ever prepare yourself for what's to come. But yeah, it's been good. It's been exciting.
It's a lot though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a lot. And I think coming out and obviously people knowing who you are is like a whole different world. And also having no routine as well. Like,
that was
that's
the hardest.
Throwing me off.
That
so
was the
much.
hardest thing to me, and I don't think I got that back for like a year.
Yeah.
Like, you know, working like a job where I had to go out on the farm, come back in. You kind of like just have free time, and I wasn't like exercising, I wasn't doing anything. I lost control of absolutely everything, and it was actually the most down I felt because I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah, I think that's actually good to hear from someone else, because I think obviously we've all come out, me and Harrison have come out together, so it's like we're experiencing it together. But like the whole routine thing is completely throwing me off, because I was such a routine girl prior to going in the villa. Like I used to get up at 6 every day, go for a run, like get my jobs done, do a bit of work, like, and I had like a strict routine through the week. I'd go exercise every single day, and now it's like I don't have like a time of going to bed because we're at events or we're getting to sleep at like 3 a.m, so we're waking up late, and then your days are kind of gone, and it's like you almost feel like, well, what's the purpose? Like what are we doing today?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's it's
like,
hard to get used. It's really hard to get used.
Would you say you're adjusted back to more normality a little bit now, or are you still kind of like finding your feet?
I think I'm still finding my feet. I've got management sorted now. I think that was like a biggest worry for me, because when you come out, I think you just feel so vulnerable because you've got like no specific job anymore. Like you're looking to try and find work, and it's trying to find best management and stuff. I think now I've got management sorted, hopefully things will get into a routine. Like I'll have days where I do content and days where I work, but it's just back and forth traveling to London.
It's really difficult. I wouldn't even say we have a routine now, to be
Yeah.
quite well. I broke my 75 hard. However, that was like
didn't last
I know,
very
that
long.
was just like that was like 8 days. However, we're not going into that.
8 days, but 4 of them he's been off.
Yeah, literally. But it's like trying to find that routine and normality again is just and I think it just will take time. It's really hard.
As well, people are so harsh on Love Islanders when they come off because the expectation's so high because they've just watched you on television for such a long period of time.
Yeah.
And then it's like you're actually coming out to a whole new life. Your life before going to the villa is going to be completely different to coming out.
Yeah.
And even that in itself, despite the relationships and the friendships and everything that happens in the villa, you've got a whole new life on top of all of that. It's just so much change at once.
Yeah, it is. That's the thing. That's exactly it. I think it's the change of like I've been single for 4 years before I was with Harrison. So like, it's like having a new relationship, having so many new friendships, which I'm obviously grateful for. But then it's like you've got that old life that you still want to have as well. But then your life isn't the old life that you know.
What did you do before the villa?
I did dog walking and managed Airbnbs.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow, dog walking's like the dream job.
Yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
And how did you get into that?
Literally just, I was like to my dad, like I had a job where years ago I did it from home. And I was like, I just need to get out of the house. Like it's not good for me to be in the house all the time. So I ended up, my dad had asked like a few people in the village, and then I just started doing that. And
village things,
I know.
such village things.
I know, it's so funny because like everyone that I meet's like, oh, you don't look like a dog walker. And this guy that I know from the village, he was like, the guy that I actually walked his auntie's dog, he was saying to me, he's like, you like the Beverly Hills of Bishopthorpe. And he's like, I've got the lead with the 4 dogs on walking around the village. But yeah, I did love it.
So are you like an animal lover, would you say?
Yeah, massive animal.
Wow.
Dogs.
For some reason, I didn't expect you to be a dog walker.
Really?
No.
No, I think I don't look like one, do I?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say like a personal trainer or something. So it's like still down the fitness avenue because I think I've seen your TikToks of you running.
Mm-hmm.
They blew up while you were in the villa.
Yeah.
Did you do social media before at all?
So I did post running TikToks. I started maybe the start of this year actually, like around that time anyway. And it was just posting for fun really. My sister had said like, "Oh, so why don't you post your runs? Like people love running, like just start posting them." And they actually started to do really well. And then I did Instagram, but it was never a job. It was just something that I did for fun really. Like I did make a bit of money from it, but not a job. It was just on the side of my other work really.
Did you want to go down the avenue of influencing before Love Island?
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed doing TikTok. I loved doing the running TikToks.
It's just fun in general.
Yeah,
like
I just think I love Instagram and I'll always love Instagram, but I think for TikTok, it's just not as staged. Like, you know, like on Instagram, we're all guilty of just posting the best parts of our life. We're not going to sit and post like
that is what Instagram is for.
Whereas TikTok, I think you can post like silly days in the life and like, you know, it's not as serious.
More authentic, isn't it? It's like more.
And I think you should show your personality more on there as well. But yeah, I really enjoy doing TikTok. So.
You and Harrison, have you developed your relationship any further?
I mean, I hate the word. It cringes me out.
That's such a Love Island villa.
I know. And I
it?
feel like when I say it, I literally cringe at myself when I say the word exclusive. But we're exclusive. I hate that word. Honestly, when I say it, I cringe at myself. Like but we're exclusive. Like we're all for each other. He's only for me and I'm only for him. So and we're in a good place. Like we're going strong. We're flying.
You're flying.
We're
that was
good.
the saying of
we're flying.
The season.
We're good. We're really happy. We're exclusive. We're only for each other.
Do you want balloons? You know, the big gesture.
Yeah, I did say to him in the villa.
Flowers.
Not that I'm high maintenance or anything. And I did say to him, like, I obviously wouldn't. I'm not bothered how it actually happens. But I did say to him in the villa, like, oh, you know, I would really like
I'm
the
not
hotel.
bothered, but do this.
Yeah, I'm not bothered, but can you please do that?
Well, it seems to have become like a huge thing when you ask someone to be like your boyfriend or girlfriend. Now it's like a big proposal.
Oh my God, yeah.
So this is like really mixed online. Some people are for it, some people are against. So I don't know if it's just like in the Love Island world or if like are people doing this everyone. But what do you think on the boyfriend-girlfriend proposal?
I mean, I love it. I'm all for it.
I mean, who wouldn't?
I
who
think
would love
every
to be
girl
loved?
would literally would say the same. Like, would agree that it's nice that. I think it's more the thought that's gone into it. Like, I think asking someone to be like, "Will you be my girlfriend?" Like, it's not really well thought. I think it's the time and effort that's gone into it that's actually what means a lot to a girl.
Yeah.
Like, I think they've gone out of their way and thought, right, I'm going to do like a special thing for them, and it's the time and effort, really. I think.
Yeah. Well, as well. So many people were saying like they don't like it and it's too much. But it's like for so long we've asked for more. Girls we're always saying like, come on, like, put more attention into us. And now men are doing these proposals and people are like, nah, it's too much.
Yeah,
it's like
it's cringe.
Yeah.
We can never win.
You can't win.
We can never.
Literally never.
Win.
I must admit, for our 2-year anniversary, Will got the balloons. And that's the first time I've ever had that in my whole entire life. And I didn't expect you to do that. But it was actually so like amazing when it happened.
Yeah.
So I see it on Instagram all the time.
Jessie thought the hotel set it up for them and not me. She was like, oh my God, that's so lovely that the hotel have done this. And I was like, is this a joke?
Are you joking me? I've just spent the last 3 weeks planning it.
I was recording her as well. And she was like, oh my God, look what the hotel's done. I'm like,
no, I was shocked.
No.
I was like, and then I walked around the corner. It said happy anniversary. I'm like, oh, Will did it. But like, yeah, I was like that in shock that you did that for me because I was not expecting it. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe the hotel went to this much effort.
Don't bother next time.
I was not happy.
But I read the sign because I was so shocked. I forgot to read the sign that said like happy anniversary.
Aww.
But like compared to the photos in person, it was really beautiful. It really like caught me off guard. And it, like you got to sleep in the room with the balloons and the flowers. So I know people online say it's too much, but in person, I thought it was like awesome.
Yeah, everybody wants to feel loved.
Yes.
Everyone wants to feel loved and feel appreciated and feel nice.
But yeah, you're at that exclusive
We
stage.
want it too. Us guys want it too, by the way.
I asked you to be my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't set you up anything. But
No, still waiting for that.
We're good with how things are going. Like we've met each other's families.
Nice.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, we spent quite a lot of time at my house. Spent time at his. met both families. So
Nice.
And how are you guys managing the distance?
So to be fair, we've been in London most of the time anyway, so we're spending a lot of time up here, but he's come down to mine and spent quite a bit of time at mine. I've been to his, but only like once because because of the time schedule and stuff, like it's just how it's worked out with like London and stuff really. But if we've got a free weekend, then we'll just go to one another's.
Have you had any plans to move, or do you think you'll stay where you are, or can you see yourself being a London girl?
To be honest, we were speaking about London last night, but I think for now we'll just see how things go because of his football. He is obviously wanting to go back to Miami at some point in the future.
When is
Don't know
football
when.
season?
Yeah, I'm not too sure to be honest.
I don't know
I'm
when
not
it
sure
is, 'cause,
like
football season is now.
yeah, of course.
But I don't know when it is.
Don't know how it works over there.
No.
So I think for now, obviously, he's just come out of Love Island. Like, he needs to take all the opportunities he gets here. And also, like, he wants to spend some time with his family. Like, he's come off a big show. I think spend time with each other. And then I think he's going to evaluate it probably next year and just see. Because he's come from football. I think for boys, like, when you've played football your whole life, like, it's like a big thing to your life's completely changed anyway. To then obviously not do football every single day, to then not doing it. And he loved Miami, so I think we'll just see how.
Would you ever move to Miami?
I mean, to be honest, it's not a bad place to live.
There is worse places to go, isn't there?
So, I mean, I love Miami.
Yeah.
I think obviously depending on the relationship, I think obviously if he is living there in Miami, I would probably want to live there, but I think I'd maybe split my time between.
It's difficult. It's difficult. I know when we came off the show, Jessie kind of like moved to the UK, and I would even say that now, like, I think we'd be in a completely different position in our relationship if we were having to do long distance.
Yeah.
Like if Jessie was in Australia and I was in the UK, just because like it's so hard to grow. I'm just speaking kind of like from our point of view. I hate long distance. I can't do it.
No.
Like even when Jessie's gone back to Australia for jobs and it's only been like a week and I feel pathetic. I feel like a pathetic child. And I'm like, I hate it and I like miss her so much. So I couldn't even imagine doing it for like a long period of time.
Yeah, I think obviously we've briefly discussed it, but for now I think he just wants to focus on pushing the work here and take all the opportunities he gets here.
Yeah.
But obviously if he does go over there, I think eventually like I'd have to probably live with. I wouldn't want to do long distance either, to be honest. Like for me, God, when we're not with each other for a few days, I'm like, I miss you so much. Like
me, that's what I do.
I'm
with
not
Jessie.
even like that either. But I think, do you know what it is? I honestly think coming out of the villa and having. Because in the real world, when you're seeing someone, you see them for maybe a few hours on a day, and then you don't see them for maybe a week or 2 weeks. But I think whereas when you're in the villa, you spent so much time together with someone that when you come out and you're not with them, I'm like, oh my, where are you? Like, I miss you so much.
So used to being with them.
Yeah, and I think even like when we came out, I was like, oh, it's really weird texting him. Like,
that's the weirdest thing.
Really
like, getting them in your phone, like, what? I don't even have your number, and we've just spent all that time together.
Yeah, and I was
how
like,
do you even text?
I was like, how do I text you?
Yeah.
Like, what do we speak about on text?
What have you been up to?
And also getting used to how they are on like the communications was. I found that really weird when I came out.
They text?
Yeah, like because everyone is a different type of texter, and like are they really quick or like? Because I can be a really bad texter, so I think adapting to like that type of relationship when you come out of the villa when you've spent every single day together is so weird.
100%.
But yeah, I think going back to Miami, I think I couldn't do long distance. So I think maybe I'd live between both, but like maybe come home for a week or something, 2 weeks, go back for it. Because I would not want to do long distance. I couldn't do 6 months here, 6 months there. Never.
6 months is a long time not to see your partner.
Yeah. And I think with the time zone as well, like having a time zone difference and like, I wouldn't want to do that. So we'll just have to see.
Did Harrison live in Miami right before he went into the villa? So he was in Miami, came and did the villa, and now he's here. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is a very big life change.
It is. This is the thing. And I think for him, it's so much to adapt to because I don't know. I feel like when you've got a football career or some sporting career, it is like a set life. And then I think to go to then do Love Island, to then come out and like be like, oh, well, I'm not doing that anymore. And I'm like into a whole different world. Like it's a lot. So I think, eventually we'll probably go back to football. I feel like as a sports person, you just, you miss that life. It's a big life to do football.
I mean, moving from Miami back to London or the UK is pretty crazy.
Yeah. He loves Miami. Like he likes the heat.
I want to go.
Yes, I want to
it's
go.
I want to
so
party there.
Yeah.
I want to go out for
We've
a party
never
there.
been.
He loves it.
I
And
really, really do.
I think as well, like he had a good life out there. Like it's nice weather all the time. And football, I think for people, football is their career, isn't it? It's like a big commitment and it takes over your life. So you need to go to Miami.
We're going to have to dive into it. Love Island, of course. We'll start from the very, very, very beginning casting process. Did you get picked up, like scouted, or
they messaged me on Instagram.
Did you apply?
No, they messaged me on Instagram. And to be honest, I never thought about going on it. I've never really watched like a full series. I've watched like the odd one with my friends and stuff at theirs, but I just think it's so time consuming. Like I'm a Corrie and EastEnders fan, so I don't have the time to be watching that every night. But yeah, when they messaged, I thought, do you know what have I got to lose? Like, I want a boyfriend, so why not? Let's go for it.
And then, so you said you haven't had a boyfriend for the last 4 years.
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, not an actual boyfriend, no. Like, I've had situationships, if that's what we're
not
calling
fans of situationships.
But not like an actual serious relationship.
So it's like perfect timing for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was ready for a relationship.
So when you went on to Love Island, you came in as a Casa and More girl. So when you got casted, did you know you were going in for Casa or did you not know?
No idea.
They didn't tell you?
No idea. So I genuinely had no idea what was going on, and I got a call on the Sunday to say we're flying you out for Casa on the Monday.
Oh, wow.
And
It's
so had you been watching from home?
So I had to watch it to say like who I was interested in, like who's my top 3.
Yeah.
Because obviously things change in there day to day, as you know. So like things can change within the next hour. So I like give them like my top 3, and then I got the call on the Sunday afternoon, and they flew me out on the Monday.
Oh my God, that's so intense. So you had no holding period before?
Yeah, so they flew me out on the Monday, and then I went in on the Friday. So I had 4 days in Casa.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
But it was very like, I didn't sleep the Sunday night because I was like, oh my God, I've got a day to literally pack everything and get ready and like go.
Get your outfits ready. I feel like that's so
stressed.
stressful, the outfits for Love Island, having to pack.
Yeah.
You don't know how long you're going to be in there for either.
No, this is the thing. I was like, well, do I pack for like, as if I'm going for the whole time? Like, do I pack for a couple, like, and obviously for Casa as well, like realistically, you don't know if you're actually going to be going like into the main villa or not.
Course.
So it's like,
Were you nervous when you found out you were doing like being a Casa girl?
Yeah. 100%. Like I was literally saying, rang my best friend and I was like, oh God, do I want to do Casa? Like, because I feel like everyone knows that Casa is like the hardest thing to do because
really
obviously
difficult.
like you're going in to kind of take someone off someone else.
Yeah.
And that's obviously not a nice thing to do. And also it's the pressures on like you going in there to. So
you come in at such an uncomfortable time.
Yeah.
And it's never, Casa and More is always when the bad stuff happens. So I do always feel bad for the Casa people. Like even when we were in with the boys, I was like so nice to them because they feel like they are the people, the Casa people always get the rough end of the stick.
Yeah.
But what did you kind of do to hype yourself to come in as a Casa girl?
I mean, my chaperone was amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, she was like a mum to me. I loved her so much. Me and Meg both had the same chaperone.
Okay,
She was
nice.
like our mum. Like, she was great. And I actually think having who you have as a chaperone would affect, like, your actual, like, entering the villa.
Agree.
Because I think it depends on your nerves that day. And she was amazing with me because I'm quite like a worrier. Like, I do worry about things. And obviously, you've got no phone or anything, so you've got so much time to think about every single possible situation. So I think going in and having her support me and like keep me calm was the best thing. Because I think having how you went in would depend on that week that you've had with your chaperone.
100%.
Because if you didn't get on with them and you were feeling homesick, I think you'd just start feeling really like anxious and like
Yeah,
you
I
wouldn't
think
be
that,
how you maybe wouldn't portray yourself the way you want to come across.
I think that's why they do a holding period as well, like
Yeah.
taking your phone off you, seeing how you cope before going in.
Yeah,
Because if you didn't cope well enough, then they probably wouldn't put you in the villa.
yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because a lot of people actually get flown out and don't actually make the show.
I know, that's
Yeah, there was a
another
girl
thing.
from our season, Tanielle, who got flown out the year before and just didn't get put on.
So bad.
I know, it is.
You'd be
isn't it?
gutted, wouldn't you?
You
really?
would
Oh
be.
my
Oh
God.
Like,
my
I think
God.
imagine like the like hype of like I'm actually going
Going
on
on,
and
yeah.
like you pack your cases and everything and you're like I'm flying home.
And as
like,
well, like taking the time out of your life to just sit in a hotel for like a week. Some people quit their jobs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you would
think
be
that's
fuming.
awful, really, because I
Oh
was,
my
I was
God,
like,
that's bad.
obviously, I was thinking like, oh, you know, I'm in a Casa, but you're still not guaranteed. Like until I went and did my press pictures, like you really aren't guaranteed.
They say you're
anything.
not in until you're in.
No,
Literally.
Well, yeah, because anything can just change, can't it? So
Well, before I went in, I said to them, like, you can't not like, I'm happy to come out, but I've got to go on. Otherwise, because of the farm and we were lambing, I was like, my dad would actually like castrate me. Like I'd be in so much trouble if I went out and missed like the most important period of time on the farm to not go in. And I was like, well,
like this is life or death situation.
Yeah, I was like, girl, you gotta help me out here.
Send me back home.
You can't be doing that. You gotta help me out a little bit. So obviously, going in, given your top three, did you know kind of like Harrison was that's who you wanted to pursue? Or, because I guess in there it is really, really difficult because especially being a Casa girl, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket and like you got to get to know everyone sort of thing. But going in, was it just Harrison?
I knew in my eyes, like, Harrison, as cringe as it sounds, is my type to a T. Like, if I was to draw my person on paper, like...
We'll give you a pen and paper. See how good at
I'm
drawing.
not very good at that.
See how good at drawing you are.
But he is exactly what I would go for. So, like, but obviously as well, like, I was saying to my chaperone, we used to manifest on a night time. And because there's nothing else to do, like, we used to write on a little notepad and we'd go before we went to bed and we'd be like, Harrison. And I'm like, I really hope this works. Pays off, Jackie. But yeah, I knew obviously going in, like, Harrison was the one that I had my eyes on. But like I was saying to my chaperone, but it's not to say that they're going to like you back. Like you could go in and thinking, yeah, he's my type. Like I'm going to go for him. But what's to say that they actually are going to like you back?
Exactly.
You don't know what vibe you're going to get off them.
It's very scary to go in really because you know you're going in for that person. They have no idea who you are. No. I knew who he was.
You like know, yeah.
I've been watching you for the last few weeks, but he didn't know obviously who I was. But yeah, no, I was going in for Harrison. So
nice. Did you have any backup options, or you just like beeline? You knew what you wanted.
No, I knew what I wanted. Like I was like, I'm going for what I want.
But you don't with the other Casa girls before going in, isn't it? You just all get put in together. You don't actually speak to them beforehand. So it's not like you can have like a group girl huddle being like, this is who I want to go for.
Well,
this is who I want to go for.
We didn't really, but we did try and whisper it to each other, like, who are you going? Because I'm thinking, well, I want to know who they're actually going in for. Like, I need to know if I've got some competition here. And they all did, like, in the top three, they all said Harrison. So I was like...
Oh, so everyone said Harrison.
They were in the top three. Like, he's in the
There's
top three.
There's only 5 boys anyway, isn't it?
Was there 5 or 6?
Was it 5 or 6? That's like half of them anyway. So
I'm pretty sure there's 6 because there were 6 girls. Yeah, 6. Yeah, 6 girls, 6 boys.
Yeah.
The weirdest thing when you walk into Casa, though, obviously the girls were in there first and the boys walked in, was so weird seeing them in person when you watch them on TV.
Were they all taller, did you think?
Yes. Oh my God. I couldn't believe it. Like, when you watch, I don't think they look like they did on TV. I think they're so much better in person.
I feel like the TV never does people justice.
No, we definitely do.
Because when I meet people, in person, I'm like, wow, like you're like strikingly stunning. But I think on TV, you just look like stunning. If that makes sense, I don't know how to explain it.
It's like movie night when I watched ourselves back, and I was like,
oh my God,
I'm like, what is
that? I was like to the producers, you let me look like this. Like, what is going on? Like,
you know what annoyed me the most in the beach hut? When there are so many clips and my hair is like messy because it was really windy in South Africa.
Yeah.
And I've got like messy. And I'm like, guys, you sit there and I directly talk down to the camera and try to fix my hair. You guys could just say, Jessie, like, pat that down. But no, they just let me have my messy hair.
I know, there's so many mugshots, honestly. On
I'm just
TikTok,
like, whatever.
I'm like, wow, did I really look like that? Why did no one tell me about my posture either, by the way?
Oh my God. I know. I was like, dude, I need like posture thingy. There's like a really cute clip of us talking
you
on.
need Yaz.
Yeah, this is the thing. I was like, I need Yaz to teach me the ways.
Yeah, we're going to get onto the NTAs, but she actually did help me with my posture. And she was just like, you're too far gone. You're too far gone. But was there anything, have you watched it back?
No.
Would you like, because I always cringe. If I see a clip of me from it, I'm like, no. Get off my fucking screen right now. You get out.
Me and Harrison said like maybe like in like a year or so we'll watch it back. But like to be fair, we've just not had the time anyway since we came out. And I don't think I really want to watch it back yet.
It's a big dedication to watch it back because it goes for like how many weeks? Like it goes forever.
Yeah.
An episode, 6 episodes if you're including unseen bits. for 10 weeks. Like, that's like 60 episodes.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I could not be watching that. Also, I take everything way too personal and I just get angry again.
I know, well, this is as I said to Harrison, I think, well, let's not watch it just yet because I think I will really get annoyed.
Well,
We haven't watched it.
Conversations that you're like, oh, I didn't realise that happened. Or I didn't realise they said that.
yeah, I'm like, what? As well, like all the dates, everything. I was actually speaking to some girls from Love Island Australia who were in couples, and we were just talking about like, we're like, oh, has like Love Island and watching it back, because they watched it back, has it like had any issues or caused issues? And they were like, yes. Like when they watch like the dates back, they get annoyed again.
Yeah.
So I'm like, do you know what? Let's not go there.
not
I'll give it
worth
5
it.
years until I would be comfortable with us watching it without any drama, but there would be drama.
No, yeah, I've not watched it.
It's
so I'll just get
definitely
angry
causing
again.
some rows for people.
Especially if like you see, because when you're in the villa, you only see the direct conversation.
Yeah.
So like I only know what you say to me, whereas I can go and see what you said to the beach hut, to like how you retold that to someone else. Like,
But there is part of me that I am quite nosy. Like, I would love to know what was said about me, even if it is going to annoy me.
Yeah, I actually just cringe too much. I'm like, you need to get off my screen right now. Boom. I do that with my TikTok sometimes. I'm like, oh my God, I can't watch that back.
I can't listen to myself. When I heard myself sound back, I was like, wow, is that what I sound like?
you get used to it now.
It's the Yorkshire accent. It's so strong.
Oh, I remember when I first heard my voice after Love Island Australia. I feel like I was just traumatized, but I feel like you get used to it now. You like do TikToks and stuff. You have to hear your voice.
Yeah.
But when
You
I
have
first,
to get over it. You actually
you do.
You literally have to
Get
get
over
over it. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
but when I first came off Love Island Australia, I hated my voice so much, so I like created a stupid like influencer voice.
Go on, let's hear it.
No, because it's like on my stories.
Come on, let's
when
hear
I
it.
look back at old stories
Come on,
and
do it.
videos I did, like Instagram stories, used to talk in them all the time.
it.
I'm like, why the fuck was I speaking in that voice?
Do it.
No, I don't know. I can't speak like that anymore.
Oh, you're
I
such
don't know
a
what the
liar.
fuck I was doing. Embarrassing.
So this just might be a nothing question, so because you haven't watched it back, but or you might know this. Was there anything that happened that wasn't aired that you were surprised about?
I
You
don't.
don't
I
know?
actually don't really know, to be honest. I mean, obviously, I've seen clips on TikTok of things, but no, I hadn't watched anything back properly to know.
I feel as though when you do Love Island, it can be like difficult because like as you move on with your life, everyone that's watched Love Island is still fixated on what happened on Love Island, and that's all they kind of think there is to your life and to you. It sounds really weird to say.
I got asked that question
but-
when I came out, and I was like, I'll be complete. I can't even remember what happened the last like 2 months. Like I couldn't actually tell you. Even now, I look back and I'm like, that was just like dreamland. I was in fairy.
Oh my God,
fairyland.
100%. I feel like Love Island didn't even happen.
It
Me
feels
and
like a
Harrison are
holiday.
like, did we go to Love Island?
Was
Like,
this just a lucid dream?
yeah, like it's like when we went back out for the, to vote and then the finals, it was like, I don't feel like we've been there. Like it was so weird how I can't explain how weird it is going off Love Island and then like going back to the villa.
to that
Like
era.
it was just so weird. Like I felt like I genuinely hadn't been there and it was just a dream.
Yeah.
Like it's so weird. I
It
still
is.
feel like now I'm like,
Looking back,
did
and
we
you're like,
actually
yeah.
do that?
Happened so fast as well.
Yeah, and I
really,
think
really quick.
life after Love Island goes so quick and
Yeah.
all merges into like one long week.
Because how
that
long
I'm
has
like,
it been now? When did it?
I reckon. I think I've known. I think I went into Casa 10, 11 weeks ago.
Wow.
That's crazy.
11 weeks, maybe even.
Wow.
I think maybe 11 weeks. So
crazy
yeah.
that we were sitting on the couch doing that 10 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know.
It feels like ages ago when you think about it.
But I'm
Yeah.
like, at the same time, 11 weeks has gone quick. But then I'm like, it feels like just the other day. That do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yes.
It's like everything merges into one.
That's the same with us. Like I'm like, we've almost been off the show now for 3 years, and I'm like, what? How was that like 3
That
years
is
ago?
mad.
But then when I'm like, we talk back, you almost like talk about it like it was yesterday, sort of thing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it
Yes.
is
I think
really,
life
really
goes
nuts.
really quick after it. And like, I think because you haven't got that routine and whereas you just go in to events and parties and stuff, it's like, it's all just merges into one. Like, it goes so quick.
Yes.
Mm.
So a hack to help yourself slow down the days is like each day you have to actually acknowledge the date. Because I think when you're not like working in an office and stuff,
Journal.
yeah,
She's
we
talking about
journal.
Well, actually, I did
Journaling.
actually
So,
get a daily planner thing.
Yes.
Yes, I've started journaling.
Because when you don't acknowledge the date, you lose track of what date it is, and then time feels like it's going extra fast. So that's a little tip I learned.
Mm.
No, I need to start doing that. And I need to start reading before I go to bed again as well. 'cause
25 hard. You need to do it because that's part of
well,
the rules.
I started it 5 days before.
You did it
Love
five-
Island.
Did you?
And then my sister's like, guess we're not doing 75 day hard. But I did. I had the post-it notes and everything on the back of the door.
So I did longer than you. You did 5 days, I did 8. So at least
you only did 4 of the 8. So
so we're going to talk about obviously the shock dumping. Quite hard watch. It was actually really, really difficult because obviously you did get very, very upset.
Yeah.
And from a viewer's point of view, I don't think anyone ever wants to watch people get upset on TV like that. And for you, it probably happened so quickly. But how did it make you feel in the moment, obviously, with Harrison wanting to stay just to recoup his feelings and with you obviously leaving?
Honestly, that night was like, the emotions were just all over. Like, it was such a weird night because I obviously we were not in a couple, but we'd had the chat before the challenge happened, and he'd said, I want to have a chat with you later, but I see a future with you. So we was obviously planning on like getting back together and things starting over. Obviously we had a lot to build. Trust issues were obviously a problem at that point, and he'd obviously really hurt me, but I was willing to give it another go. So I was thinking in the back of my mind, like, we're going to solve things tonight, we'll slowly get back on track. And then obviously the dumping happened, and I think that's what was really hard for me, because I thought, oh great, we'll sort things out and we'll be back to normal and whatever. And then I got the text to say I was getting dumped.
Yeah.
And I was like, I felt sick to my stomach. Not because I was gutted to leave, because to be honest, I'd had such a rough few days. I'd asked to leave prior to the actual dumping, saying like, I just want to go home, because I knew if I wasn't going to be with Harrison, I didn't want to be there. And I really did want to go home, so I wasn't upset about leaving. It was just obviously the fact that I thought me and him were going to get back together. And then I was like, oh my God, we're now being split up, and if he does stay, this could change everything. Like, I think in the moment I asked him to leave because I was out of panic. I was like, oh my God, I just want him to come with me because I want to sort things out. But then I don't know if it aired, but I actually then did say to him, I shouldn't have asked you to leave with me. Like, you've got to do what you want to do.
I don't think that was
aired. Well, I did actually say to him, I'm sorry for asking you that. Like, it's a big ask. I shouldn't ask you, because we'd had like a rubbish few days. It wasn't fair for me to ask him that. So I did say, like, look, I understand. Like, I'm sorry for asking you that. It's just because obviously you do mean a lot to me, and I want to make things work on the outside. And then obviously we said bye, and then that was it. So it was like, it was a really hard.
Was that because obviously watching it on TV, it was probably you're watching 5 minutes probably of a short conversation. Was from when you got the text to leaving, was that a long actual period?
No, we literally had 10 minutes.
Oh wow.
And then literally 10 minutes to say what we need, that like when we were on that sofa thing.
I thought you would have had a bit longer, to be quite
literally
honest.
It happened so quickly. I literally packed my bags and I said to the producers, like, I just need 2 more minutes. And that's when I'd said, like, I'm sorry for asking you and stuff. And then we had literally 2 minutes. He was like, promise you'll wait for me on the outside. And I was like, yeah, obviously, like, but that depended on him obviously leaving soon or staying the 2 weeks, because if he'd have stayed the 2 weeks, it obviously worked.
You could kind of see the panic, and I feel like when you get told you have to leave the villa, and you've probably seen other people leave the villa and how fast it actually happens, because they do literally just make you go in there and pack your bags.
It's actually brutal.
Yes, it is. It's like, right, go and pack, and they like tell you to hurry up.
They're like, pack your bags, go. And I'm like,
where's my stuff?
Yes, and you're running around, and they will say like, oh, if you don't get your stuff, someone will get up for you. They literally like
never happens.
Like, hurry you out. Yeah, you lose so much stuff when you leave the villa. If anyone goes on Love Island, be prepared to lose your stuff.
Yeah, literally, I lost one of my favourite dresses. I'm gutted about it.
Not getting that one back.
Yeah, so it was a very emotional night, and I think for him, he obviously decided to stay another night because he didn't want to act out of emotion, which I completely understood. Like, realistically, him walking out the villa was like a big thing for him to do, because he was risking. It's a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so he had to make sure in his head that it was the right decision for him, because once he's walked, like, there's no going back. So I think he owed it to himself to see how he felt, and then he said in the morning he just, like, everyone that's been out since they've been out. I mean, I've not watched the episode or anything, but like Helena, Meg, Harry, Dee, they all just said like he just moped about all day. Like, he just wasn't. He said he just felt like there was something not, like, obviously he just missed me.
And within that day when you left and then before Harrison left, was there something inside of you? Did you know he was going to come? Were you just completely unsure?
Not all. I cried my eyes out in
bless.
is it the Castle Holding Villa?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was there with my poor chaperone for
Yeah.
listening to me drain on for 24 hours because
Yeah.
all I did was talk about him. I genuinely had no idea. Like, I just thought, I was thinking in the back of my head, because we'd had a few rubbish days, like, is he just going to think I'm safer to just stay? And obviously I wanted nothing more than for him to leave the villa for me, but I just thought he might not. I didn't honestly think he was going to do it.
And when did you find out? Like, when he left, did they always like bring him to your cast holding?
Do you know where you do the press pictures? In that Castle Holding Villa.
We were in South Africa.
Oh, okay. Well, the
Yeah.
villa that's like near the main villa where you do your pictures and stuff.
Right.
There's like a
I'd got
tent.
told I had an interview. And I was like, I said to my chaperone, I was like, why didn't they tell me this yesterday? I did all my hair and makeup yesterday. Like, I've got to redo it. She went, just make sure you look nice. And I had honestly no idea. I just thought, oh, right, okay. So I put a nice dress on and did my hair. And I was just sat on this sun lounge and they was like, we're just going to ask you how you're feeling since leaving the villa and about Harrison. And little did I know he was upstairs in the villa waiting.
Oh, they surprised you.
Yeah.
So where was that aired? Was that on the?
So that was on After Sun.
Oh,
that was just aired on After Sun.
that was
yeah.
just aired on After
So
Sun.
I literally
see.
left Thursday morning because the filming's late.
Yes.
I left Thursday morning and he left basically Friday night. And then we reunited on the Saturday.
Oh.
So from the time that you'd left the villa and when Harrison stayed in, did you have doubts in your mind that him and Tony would make up in that period of time? Or how did you feel about that?
I mean, obviously, yeah, it did, the thought crossed my mind because they had obviously had that connection prior to me going in there, and obviously then the recoupling situation. So that it did cross my mind. Obviously, I didn't want that to happen or anything. But yeah, it's just one of them things.
And then you mentioned that you guys had a discussion earlier in the day before you left about making up and rekindling. Do you think at that point he was fully invested in you, like the day you left?
Yeah, I do. I think well, I actually had overheard a conversation that he'd had with the boys saying, like, I've messed up, like, she's not going to take me back. And Dee was like, she helped you floss your teeth, like, she's going to take you back. So I had an inkling that it was going to happen that night. And he'd ended things with Tony that night. So I did think, like, I think he realised, like, oh, actually, this isn't what I thought I wanted. And he sat us both down and we had the conversation. But yeah, I mean, I think I knew deep down, I knew what he was thinking, but it's hard in there. Like, I think your head's a mess in there, and you don't really think straight, and you make decisions that you probably wouldn't make on the outside because you're in a secluded environment.
Yeah, it is one of those situations, and especially watching, like, I have no idea what went on in the villa, but obviously from a viewer's point of view, for example, with like Harrison, it is difficult because it was almost like just going from you to Tony to you to Tony sort of thing. So obviously, I guess with you leaving or having those feelings, it's like what can you trust and what can you, you know, it's really difficult.
It's really hard in there. And as I think, like, obviously he did the whole recoupling situation wasn't ideal.
Yeah.
But I do think he genuinely, like, his head was a bit of a mess and he made the wrong decision. And as soon as it had happened, he was like, oh no, like, but you act in there I think he acted out of emotion.
Yeah.
Rather than actually thinking the situation through. He just went with what he thought was right at the time. And we all make mistakes. Like, I think people have been so dramatic with the situation. Like, he made a wrong decision, and that's people make mistakes. Like,
and since leaving the villa, have you seen a change in him? And do you feel like he's 100% like yours and giving you attention and treating you well and everything?
Yeah, we're in a really good place. Like, I couldn't be happier. I
Soon
feel
to be
like we've
boyfriend and
been.
girlfriend, maybe?
Hopefully. No, honestly, I think we're better now than we ever have been, and I think our relationship's going in the right way, in the right direction, and
The Casa people did really well this year. Like, especially the Casa boys.
Yeah,
I don't think
they
I've ever
did.
seen so many Casa boys like go into the finals. Was it 3 of them or?
Who was Casa Boys? So you had
Cash.
Ty, Cash, and Jamie.
Boris.
Like Ty and Angel were both Casa.
No,
Oh
Angel
no,
wasn't.
she was a
Oh no, she was
bombshell.
at the end. Bombshell,
Angel
yeah.
dumped you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you spoken to Angel
Yeah,
since
yeah.
leaving the show? Because
Yeah.
it's weird when you go on the same season as someone, but you're not in at the same time.
Like,
I know, yeah, it's like Alima.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
Alima wasn't, obviously, I didn't meet Alima on the actual show. She was gone before I got there. Emily, I literally met her for Casa, but she went the night that we entered. But yeah, I'm really good friends with them all. So
Cute. Yeah, it's nice. I think you mentioned Alima when we were chatting, and I was like, that's so like cute that you guys all became friends. So,
we're really good friends. Yeah, so
so you'd say most people are friends now on the outside. I see people giving love on the social media posts, which I think is really sweet.
Yeah, it's nice. I just think it's mad. Like you make so many new friends in one. Like like I feel like when you get older, it's harder to make new friends because, well, it depends on your jobs that you do, but you don't meet people as much as you maybe do when you're at school and stuff and like in college and going out and stuff all the time. But I think it's so nice that you can have that, share them memories as well with just a small group of people.
Like as an adult, when do you go away for like 6 to 8 weeks
exactly,
with other people and like get forced to live with each other?
Yeah,
Because it's crazy like the bond that you have in there because you're literally housemates. You're living there like a weird family.
Yeah, it's
it's actually mad because I before going in the villa, I used to love my own company and like I would love to just have a week where I just chill and be on my own. Now I'm like, I hate being on my own. I've got so used to like being around everyone.
I know. It's such a long time when you think about it. Like it is.
And it's almost like now when I'm back with all the girls, it feels like home.
Yeah.
Because we all got so close and I'm like, it feels like relaxing that we're all together and it's like, it's just a nice feeling.
I must say, everyone we've met from your season have been like really nice and I feel like I get really good energy. Like everyone seems really
good
happy.
aura.
Because I think some other seasons people don't really hang out all together sometimes. I don't know. I feel like this season, everyone we've met has just been really, really nice and really excited.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to be having a good time.
I think the girls are all like, we all love to, like the other week, we're all in the same Airbnb getting ready for the reunion together. And I think it's so nice that we're such a big group because you think sometimes girls don't have as big groups.
Yeah.
But we're all like really close and that we can all, and it's also nice that we've got them to help for support because I think no one, when you've not experienced it, it's hard to support someone that's not been there and experienced it themselves. Whereas like I can openly speak to one of the girls about it and they get it because they're going through the same thing.
What do you think the most challenging thing has been since leaving the villa?
I think having a relationship where everyone's like invested in it is really, really hard because it's like people's opinions all the time on whatever you do. Like you can't do anything without someone commenting on it.
Are you a reader of the comments or because I kind of like I don't
I see it guilty. When I came out I was horrendous for it and I used to get so like bothered by it and then Harrison was like, why have you got your notifications on? Like just turn them off. So now I don't have notifications on for TikTok or Instagram. Completely turned them off. I've just got notifications for WhatsApp and that's it. And it, honestly, it's helped me so much.
Because Jessie used to read the comments as well.
Jessie
guilty. I'm like, how can I hurt my feelings today? But I don't anymore. I have my notifications off. So I have to actively go look at them.
Yeah.
And obviously there's lots of lovely ones. But I think the thing about like the online world is if I'm in a really bad mood, the person who comments, they don't know what mood you're in. Like when I found out my cat died, people don't know my fucking cat's died, but then I can go on to my phone and I'm in such a low mood and then you can read something bad. So people like, you can't really help what you're going to open up on your phone. So I've just learned like, don't.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't tend to really like, I wouldn't sit and look on a picture at all the comments, but I'll see them in the notification section if I click on it. But I just think the annoying thing is they don't know you. Like Harrison's like, they don't know our relationship. It's irrelevant what people are saying. Like as long as me and him communicate, and we always say like, as long as we communicate with each other, then we'll have no problems.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think that's the key thing, especially having a relationship where everyone is involved and wanting to know about it and invested, that you have to communicate. Like 100%.
And how do you think, is that how the best way that you've dealt with it then, just communication between?
Yeah, 100%. And I think that's why we are as strong as we are, because we trust each other and we communicate really well. And that I think that's why we are the way we are, because of how we've been for the last few weeks. Because I think if we didn't communicate, then I think it can really affect a relationship.
Yeah, 100%. That's in the public eye and also outside the public eye. Like, especially with me and Jessie, like from I guess like the get-go, the communication was so good. That's what's actually going to let the relationship have its downfall, is when you stop that communication between one another.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important as well, like with us, you know, you've got all the comments online, people kind of saying whatever they wanted, but it's like, it's not actually, it doesn't matter what other people think about the relationship. It's about like you two. And if we like respect each other, communicate with each other.
Yeah, that's
and like
literally it.
It's obviously not nice going online and reading negative things,
No,
but at the end of the day, I'm not in a relationship with the people online. We're in a relationship with each other.
Yeah,
So.
of course. And as long as you've got trust and respect each other and communicate, then you shouldn't have problems. I know it's easier, it sounds simple saying that, but realistically, that's the 3 key things in a relationship.
100%.
So,
What was your favourite thing about the villa?
It's so fun, isn't it?
We look back and I'm just like, oh my God. Do something for people in relationships.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do that again, but obviously not. Because I'm with Jessie. Do you know what I mean? But
do you know what? Having no responsibility.
Oh my God. The dream.
They do
the best
everything for you.
Yeah, like
They
bring
are
out
really
their food, and like if you want something, you just say it, and then someone brings it.
It's great. Like you have no, you wake up. I mean, yeah, there's all the drama, but like you wake up, you put your bikini on, you sunbathe with the girls, you get to know the person that you're in a couple with a bit better, eat, drink, and then do the same over again.
And then
Literally,
on repeat.
Yeah, on repeat for weeks.
Swim if you want. I feel like the most annoying thing in the villa was not having enough time to get ready. But I'm like, what a great life. If that is my main issue, like them not giving me enough time to do my hair the way I wanted it, like that's a great life.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
Loved
You did
it.
have a meltdown.
I
though,
did have lots of meltdowns.
Me and Jessie went, we had a date. I think it was our final date or something like
I
that.
had a meltdown.
And,
the clothes they gave me didn't fit. And then I just like went.
Like how they looked. Because the thing was, everyone went on like really gorgeous, beautiful dates. And me and Jessie went to a farm. So obviously we were.
So
Which I loved.
Iconic.
Can I just say,
We loved.
what I 100% loved. Like it was very much up my street, obviously.
Absolutely.
But they gave me my outfit and nothing fit. So I was triggered. So I was like, do you know what I mean? Like getting clothes that didn't fit me. And that
There's
just set me
nothing
off.
worse
Also,
as a
I think
girl.
I was at the end of my wits then. Like I was stressed about so many different things. And then the one thing I had a meltdown about, like I had everyone coming at me being like, she's fake. But then the outfit just tipped me over the edge. I was like, I'm not going. I'm done. I'm going home.
That's just a girl thing. Because me and Meg, we had some we was like outfit dramas, like, you know, like eBay nights when they give you
Oh God,
outfits
I was
to
so
wear.
bad
I was
at
like,
eBay night.
I'm literally not wearing that. Like,
Really?
I can't wear that
We all
outfit.
used to run, and I would,
Yeah.
me and a couple of other people would like take the clothes and hide them. I was like, we're
Yeah, it was a
wearing
running
them. And
race.
then, yeah.
The dresses they put out, I was like, girl, like you do not know my fashion because I can't wear that. I hate wearing an outfit that you don't love either because it just sets you up for a rubbish night, I think.
Yes.
Like if I'm going out with the girls and I don't like my outfit, I can guarantee my night won't be as good as
You
if
look
I
good,
love
you
my-
feel good.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
It's
Look
all
good,
like
feel good.
reflects what you're feeling on the inside, shows on the outside. Like if you're looking great, you're feeling confident. Like, yeah. But then with the eBay outfits, you had to get in quick to get the good, because we were like all similar sizes. So you had to get in quick to like get your dress. If someone else got like the really good dress and then if you're the last one in, you have to wear like the least good outfit.
You'd be pissed. I'd
See,
be
I
pissed.
thought it worked like that, but they said to me that they pick out outfits for each person.
Oh, really?
So they would give like you 6 dresses and they'd pick them out for me. And then like for Helena, they'd pick 6
Oh,
dresses
maybe
out.
they
that's
changed
good.
it. They had a wardrobe of
Yeah, no.
eBay clothes, and they
That makes
wouldn't.
sense why you ran for it.
They wouldn't
yeah.
tell
Oh, it
anyone, but you
was-
could you would always keep an eye about who's going in the villa, and then when they leave, everyone would just like run, but not everyone was
Because if
like
they don't
clued
go
up.
in the dressing room, because like you like know that they're changing the
Yeah, yeah,
eBay
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was actually a stage where we would know, because they try to keep it a secret from us because we go crazy the minute we know there's new outfits, because you had to go in and like fend for yourself. First in, best dressed, literally. And then so it actually got to a point where we were standing on a line, and then our villa producer had to say like, on your mark, set, go. And we would have to run in and get it. And then you like, that's how you claim your dress.
So-
It was
Yeah.
chaos. So I feel like they've learned, because
Yes.
it
It's
caused like,
better that way.
you know, people
Yeah.
think we're arguing about the men in there. No, mate, it's the outfits.
Girls will argue about anything. It's not that. Who's taking the hair straighteners? I need the hair curlers.
Oh, the shower washing, like who was getting in the shower first.
2 showers in our villa.
The
Oh,
outdoor
we
and
had
the
an outdoor and
inside.
an
One
indoor
inside.
one, and I think the inside one broke for a bit.
2. But there was 20 of us at one point.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That is crazy.
Getting ready would take like
Honestly, ooh, the
Hours.
thought of having a
Actually-
shower that like that many people had a shower. I'm like a clean freak. Like
people
I
would definitely
literally,
be
like,
weeing in the
everything's
shower
spotless.
as well.
Ew.
You know, no, I'm
the
sorry.
shower was
You know
growing.
Boys were in
Yeah.
there, of course.
Boys would be weeing in them. I could vouch for that. Is there anything you would change if you were to go back now?
Do you know what? I can honestly say confidently, there was nothing I would change.
Nothing you'll change.
I think for me, when I went in and I knew I was going in, I just said to myself, like, just be yourself. Don't try and act like someone that you think the public wants you to be, or don't try and be someone that you're not in there, because it shows. And I do genuinely think it does show. And for me, I said to myself, like, when I go in there, I just want to stay true to myself more than anything.
Yeah.
Like, if it means I go home early, I go home early. I just want to say that. And that's why now I think I look back and I don't have any regrets. Like,
that's a good place to be in.
I acted the way I wanted to act. Like, when obviously Harrison said he wanted to get to know Tony more, in that moment, like, I could have been like, well, I'm going to go and chat to loads of other people. But I didn't want to do that. That wouldn't have been me staying true to myself. And I did exactly what I wanted to do in there. So, yeah.
I think that you can't really have regrets anyways as well. It's kind of like you got to move forward with life.
Yeah.
There's no point looking back and worrying about the past. Like, if you're happy now.
Yeah, exactly. And I think in the moment, like at that moment in time, you do things because that's what you want to do. So I think, life's too short for regrets.
So speaking of then, what's your 5-year plan? What's your goals in the future at the moment?
Oh God, 5-year plan.
Do you see yourself?
Never really been in 5 years.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't really look into the future too much. I mean, obviously, I have like goals that I want to achieve and stuff, but I think I don't like to live. I like to just live in the moment.
Yeah.
I think sometimes when you make plans as well, I know this, like, I'm not saying like a 5-year plan, but if I set myself tasks or things like that and I don't do it, I just get so down.
Yeah,
like,
I
oh
put
my
a lot of
God.
pressure on myself as a person, and I think if I didn't hit the goals, I'd be really annoyed at myself. Like, oh God, well, I haven't achieved that, and I've not achieved that.
Yeah.
So I think I don't like to put too much pressure. Ideally, in 5 years' time, like hopefully, maybe marriage.
Yeah, obviously.
At least a proposal. Kids. Obviously, like a nice family home.
Yeah.
The dream.
Good career. I think for me, I want to go down social media 100%. Like, it's something that I enjoy doing, and definitely pushing like my fitness side of things on TikTok, running. Because I love running
You should
so
start a
much.
run club or something.
Yeah, well, I have spoke, like, I really would like to do like some kind of run club, or like, like an edit with a running brand, because I honestly love running
Is that
so much.
is something like that? Would that be your dream collaboration? Yeah.
Like a running brand, definitely. So yeah, I've loved.
Get in with Runner. They do a lot of stuff.
I know,
with people.
I've seen that actually.
Yeah.
I need to.
Yeah.
I'd love to do a marathon. You see, with a running brand like
Yes.
Runner or Strava.
Yes,
that would be a
yes,
dream
yes.
to do the New York Marathon.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah, I'd really like to do that. I've done a couple of half marathons, but I've never done a full.
I want to do a marathon. I can run a marathon, but
I don't actually want to do a marathon.
I just want to do it. I just want to complete it. I
It's
want
so
to.
long.
I want to tick it off my list.
I just think it'd be great to say like I've achieved to be
Yeah,
able to
I've
do.
done a
I only
marathon.
want to do one.
Yes.
I don't want to do it again.
No.
But I just want to be like,
Unless I'm
I've done
rapid,
that.
unless I'm like, hell yeah, that was awesome. But I feel like I'm
Yeah,
going
I
to break
think
my
I'd-
knees.
I think I'd probably be in a lot of pain after it, and I think I would think, why have I just done that? But yeah, as for 5 years, I think just family home, like set up our kids for life.
You're like a
and
family girl though. That's what I'm getting. The
yeah,
energy.
definitely family girl. Like, I want to be able to set myself up so financially that we don't have any worries.
Yeah.
And just enjoy my life, really, to be
And then
honest.
when you say that you want to have children, do you know if you want like a big family or like a smaller family or just a whatever?
No.
With Harrison.
I mean, to be honest, he actually said he wanted 4 kids.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely no chance.
That's a lot of work, isn't it?
No, I mean, I'm not like, I think it just depends on like when you're with someone, like as for families. Because when I was on my own, I was like, well, I don't really think about kids or anything because I was like, I'm on my own. But I think when you meet someone,
You
that's
think about
when.
kids? Is that what you're?
Pardon?
Do you think about kids now?
I don't, but we've obviously like
I had
we've discussed it together. He said he would like 4 kids, but there's not a chance.
That's
I am not having 4 kids. I think 2's the max
I think
that I
I'd
would
like
have.
3.
Really?
You'd like as many as you could have.
No,
Yeah.
you see, I'd like a
I
boy and a girl. I'd like a boy and a girl, I think.
I think I want 2 boys, 1 girl.
A
I
boy
grew up in
and a girl, or 2 girls.
I grew up in a big family, so I'm like all my younger siblings. They've given me like I've got like a 5-year-old sister, so I'm not that rushed for kids. Will loves children though. Like he's just like, let's have lots of babies. And I'm like, I think being pregnant would be so difficult.
I think enjoy your life as long as you can
Yeah.
before having kids. Like, it's not that I don't
Yes.
ever want to settle down, but I just think there's so much that I want to do before, because once you have them, I think it's a very big commitment, and there's
big.
no going back. So I just think enjoy it, like, you know. And as for 5 years, I think there's so much that I want to do. Like, I want to set myself up financially first, you know, have a house, have a nice car, be able to have travelled, and traveling is something that I love doing. So I want to go on plenty of holidays.
Yeah.
But yeah, just want to be happy, to be honest.
Nice.
I think life's too short to put loads of pressure on yourself.
100%.
I think in school, like, and college years, I don't know about you, but I used to put so much pressure on, like, that you have to do this by this age and have to do that. And it's like...
it doesn't matter. And we actually spoke about this on the pod a few weeks ago. Like, people are, like, living longer these days. So everything, like, let's say, for example, your parents did. Like, my parents got married by they were, like, 25, 26, had, like, 2 kids by they were, like, 28, 29. Because everything's getting pushed back. Everything is getting pushed back. So I feel like back then, like, the dates that you look at for your parents, you've got to add like 5 to 10, not necessarily 10, but at least 5 years onto that.
My parents had 3 kids under the age of 5 by the time they were 23. Like,
oh my God.
Which is crazy. I'm 28 and I'm like, I have some goats. I don't need kids. So like when you look at that, like that's 10 years. My parents had like a house, 3 kids by the age of 23. I'm like, that's just like...
But that's the same as my parents. And I think that's where the pressure comes from, like how we look at our parents, because my parents were both, they've been married like 30 odd years now, and they had us, I don't know what age my mum actually had me, I can't remember. But like, I feel like I used to, as a 16-year-old, I used to be like, right, when I'm 25, I want 2 kids, a house, I want to be married, and I'm like, and then I was like, I was 26 in February. I was like, right, I'm 26, I'm single, I've not got a house, I've got no kids or anything. I'm like, what am I doing? And I'm like, well, you put so much pressure on yourself, and it's 100%. Like, really, it's just an age, and like you said, people do things later on in life, and I think there's so much to do, like, but there's just a lot of pressure out there to have a specific life, when actually it's just what makes you happy. Everyone's 100%. Different.
And I 100% believe that 30s are the new 20s.
I think I agree.
Living it up. I feel like when I was in my early 20s, I had so much pressure on myself. For some reason, I wanted to be like married, kids, all of this stuff by 24. And I'm like, lol. I'm like 28 now and having so much more fun. I'm smarter, got more knowledge, got more money. Life is 10 times better, and now I can actually enjoy, instead of just like putting pressure on myself and freaking out and having all these timelines. Like, and then I guess going on Love Island obviously throws some spanners in the works.
100%. It's mad though, because when I was like 21, 22, I put so much pressure on myself, like career-wise. I was like, well, I don't know what to do with my life. Like, I don't know what I want to do. I ain't got a boyfriend. I haven't got a house or anything. And now I'm like, I don't know why I put so much pressure on myself. Like,
100%,
and I think, obviously, like you said, Love Island changes everything. So, now it's completely different. But it's weird, because I actually ate my grapes under the table this year.
Really?
On New Year's Eve, I sat under the table with my best friends, and we sat and ate grapes, hoping that things would change this year.
My best friend did that too.
Did you?
New Year's, that just before meeting you, I flew out to Love Island like 4 days later. So maybe the grapes under the table work.
Do you want to get yourself?
And that is what did they say?
Fate.
That is fate.
I actually did a vision board. I think that's what you call them, where you put the pictures and stuff on. And my year, I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it. I actually wanted a boyfriend. I wanted to renovate my apartment, which I've done. I got an apartment 3 years ago, but I rent it out. I don't live there. I just rent it out. That's renovated. A new car was on the goals, so that's next. And then 20k on TikTok and 50 on Instagram. But
smash that dog.
So I'm like, I manifested
You
this
smashed
year.
That is such a nice place to end the pod. Thank you so much for coming on. We've absolutely loved chit-chatting with you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming on. We really appreciate it. And you've been such a darling to chat to.
Thank you.
Thank you. And for you, lovely listeners, please smash that follow button if you're listening on Spotify. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Subscribe right now. But that's all we've got time for. Lauren, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We've loved having you on. And for everyone else, thank you so much for listening.
We'll see you next week.
Love ya. Bye.